Intensity like for your team today with the changed team that you played?
I feel the speed that the Lions played with was a bit too much for us, and we didn't help ourselves. We missed a hell of a lot of first-time tackles, and then they did line breaks, offloads, and scored some brilliant tries. So the Lions played really well. We must give them credit, but I feel we were underpowered.
Boland hasn't played at Ellis Park for something like 9 years. I think the last game here was 2016. Was it a bit of a new experience for a lot of your players, even though I know 4 of your guys are ex-Lions?
Yeah, the altitude definitely makes a difference. In the SA Cup, we also struggled against the Falcon in that game, lost also by a big margin, so we'll have to look at that, see how we can improve our conditioning. But time now to work on it. But the Lions played really well that first half. Beat us through the score. Guys like Denke van Wyk and one friend that just played hard at us and got the momentum in the line breaks, and we must just do many tackles, so we made it tough for ourselves. Credit to them.
But your team did look quite a bit better in the second half, and they carried the ball more and had some opportunities.
Yeah, they did. That was the plan. How we wanted to play is we wanted to have the majority of the position and try and keep ball in hand and make them tackle and see if we could get some line breaks. But unfortunately on attack we were also not that sharp in the first half. Lost a lot of balls in contact. Second half was a bit better. Our set piece was good. Won most of our lineouts. Considered one scrum penalty, so set piece wise I'm satisfied, but on attack and defence there's a lot of difference.
Okay, your season comes to an end now, but it must be you guys must be very happy with what you achieved this season.
Yeah, when we started, our first goal was to make the Currie Cup, so to get into the top 4 of the SA Cup, so we achieved that. And then when we started with the Currie Cup, we set a high standard to ourselves and we said we want to get into the semi-final. I think there was a lot of players that doubted when I said to them that's what we aim for, but they bought in quite quickly. And then we started well and got some momentum, so I'm proud of the fact that we finished in the top 4. We learned a lot of lessons, especially the last 2 weeks against some of the URC players in the province team, and then again against the Lions tonight, and we've got to take that to heart and make sure that we come back better next time.
Sorry?
You took my questions.
Did you take your question?
Coach, just on the back of that, just looking back at the season, for you in terms of your personnel, coaches and players, what for you are the things that you look back and say, these are big growth areas that we've gained in terms of experience?
I feel we were not used to play at this intensity before. So when I started last year, we played in the SA Cup and then in the B division of the Currie Cup. So you get games against Cheetahs, Pumas, Griquas, and the Griffins, which were tight games, and then you had some easy games against teams like, say, Boland and Leopards. So you had 2 or 3 tough games, 2 or 3 easy games. So you could pace yourself. The Currie Cup was something different, 7 games in a row at a high level, high intensity against quality opposition. And it got more difficult as the season ended because we played Western Province last week with their URC players and a much improved Lions team since the one that we played in Wellington. So it's a good experience for us. It's good for us to play at this level, to taste it, to know what it takes, and then you can look at yourself, have an honest look at yourself and say, okay, this is where us as coaches must improve, where must the players improve, then individuals can have a look at themselves. So it's a good experience for us. It's not nice to lose like this with that kind of score, but if you look at the competition in perspective, I would always just say thank you, we will play again, want to play at this level and we want to improve and we want to show that we can compete with teams like this.
And then just lastly, do you think that, obviously it's close to the end of the season for you guys now, but what are the positives at playing players that play URC deep into the season? for Boland and teams like Boland?
Yeah, it's good for us. We want to know where we need to be to play at this level. So it's games like this that teach you how much you still got to improve. If you don't play teams like this, you'll never know. You think you're okay, and then you'll get outplayed like we were tonight. So it's a good experience for all of us. We can see that we are competitive, but we still lack in certain areas, and we will work on that and make sure that we're an improved side next year. So if we played in the B division, we would have been finished by the 27th of July. That's close to 2 months ago, so I want to take this and get into a semi-final and see where we are. So for us, we are happy to play here, and we will definitely come back better.
We'll take a final from Cyril, and then we can close.
It's got nothing to do with tonight. Just your thoughts on the box.
Yeah, they proved themselves. I thought especially after last week's game and all the changes, that there will be a big difference in their performance. I like the backline that they picked for this game. Youngsters with skill, a lot of speed, a lot of attacking ability, and the mindset that they played with as well. If you look back at it, I feel a bit sorry about that first game against Australia, because they played so well to be 22-0 up here in Alice Park, and then lost it a bit in the second half, and then I think they went back to the conservative route. But the good thing for me was they had the balls to change it again and to say, well, we still want to play an attacking brand. We'll get the mix right, and they performed really well this morning. So I'm very proud of that. On their performance and the way they shuttered some of those TV's mouths. It was pleasant to see.
Thanks, so visiting media, anything from you guys?
No, that's fine.
Yeah, and then just on the women box team, a couple of Boland downwards in there. Just what's your thoughts on how Coach Space and those guys did?
Yeah, we've got a very strong women's team in Boland. As you said, there's a few ladies that's playing for the box ladies team. So proud of their performance. See, they've lost against New Zealand, who's the reigning champions, if I'm correct. So it's not something to be ashamed of. They would have learned a lot, and they have grown as a team. So I think come the next World Cup for women, there will definitely be a semi-final contest.
Coach Hawies, thank you very much. Safe travels.